Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Andy with Andy's Auto Care Plus. Thanks for being here. Hopefully you guys are subscribers. If not, feel free to hit that subscribe button, the bell notification, the like button, all that jazz that you do on YouTube. Anyway, I'm gonna show you a quick and easy way to kind of do your headlight restoration. This is, let me be very clear, this is for headlights that are not totally damaged out, okay? This is for moderate headlights that you just need to do a little bit of extra to it and you wanna make sure that you protect them really well afterwards. So that's what this is centered around. This is not a full sand down process, you know, that kind of thing. This is like your mid-level kind of headlight restoration. I'm not gonna go through all the steps, but I'm gonna tell you the steps. So you would start by taping it off, going through a sanding process, a light sanding process. Now I'm not talking full sanding, like I said, but on these, what we did is we did a wet sanding process with only 4 steps. So with those 4 steps, what we're really trying to do is we're trying to just take off that top layer of grime and yellowing and things to that nature. Really give a nice fresh surface for our coating to adhere to. That's what we're going for with these headlights. So now after you do that process, you can choose how you want to do it, papers and all that jazz. I'm not going to go into that because that's a big rabbit hole. But anyway, you get some sanding done, take off that top layer. You can then polish them afterwards with like a Meguiar's plastic polish. That's the stuff that I typically used. We didn't do that on these just so I can show you how well this top coating actually works. That's why we're doing it this way. But you could go in there and kind of polish them out with a wool pad. I'll link a bunch of products down below. You guys can look at them, take a look, and kind of pick and choose what you actually want to use, what you actually want to get. So now that the sanding process is done, you remove the tape. Now we're going to paint prep it, because anytime you're doing a coating or something like that, you want to make sure it's wiped down and free of any oils or anything like that. So we are going to be using paint prep from P&S. Absolutely great product. You can use it as a glass cleaner, use it as a clay lube. Yep, that's what I said. And you can also use it for what it's designed for, which is, you know, paint prep before a coating. So just get a good wipe down on them, kind of let them dry a little bit. I'm gonna flip it just to get off most of it so we can speed up the process. I would typically just let it air dry, and it's gonna be totally fine. So we're gonna go ahead, and what we're gonna be coating it with is this stuff right here, Cerakote Trim Coat. We're not using the headlight restoration coat. I actually have not used that product, so I can't necessarily say that it's fantastic or not. But I have been using this stuff right here for an extremely long time. It cuts down the amount of products that I have, because you can use this obviously for trim restorations and stuff to that nature. If you haven't seen, I believe I've made a couple videos using this on black trim. It's just a fantastic product in my opinion. They're not paying me, nothing like that. It's just, I only really make videos about the products I actually have tried and actually believe in. This is one of them. So if you are in this business, or if you're just a DIY guy, girl, whatever, I would pick up some of this stuff, especially if you have a Jeep that's got the black fender flares. Get some solution finish, restore it, and top it with this. That's a big rabbit hole. Sorry about that. These are nice and dry now, so let's go ahead and add this to it, and we'll see the difference and see the results. So anyway, hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I'm sorry I'm not mic'd up. I cannot actually find my mic. So there we go. Just be very careful not to get it on the paint. If you do, go ahead and wipe it up. But we're just gonna put a nice even layer across this headlight. Just like that. I like to do the edges first, so that way I can kind of get a little bit crazy when I do the rest of it. There we go. You can probably see the instant results on camera, I'm sure. So this is giving it a nice fresh coat. It's not necessarily that important to cross hatch or anything like that. I'm only doing that literally to get a nice fresh coat on there, or a nice even coat. So there you go, that's it. Now you might be asking, since it's ceramic, do I wipe it off? That's a very popular question. No, leave it. Leave it on here, walk away, let it cure for a couple hours before you put it outside in the rain or in the weather or whatnot, and you're golden. You have a nice solid protection on those headlights now. That's it, you're done. So make sure you leave the cure time and everything. If you want to go back and add another coat or another wipe, go for it. It's only going to help it. I've had extremely good longevity with this process. It's a great coating. It lasts a really long time. I don't really get the fading and stuff like that like I've had with some of the other kits that I've tried. So this is a very simplified process. Hopefully you guys appreciate that. If you do, make sure you guys hit that like button. Hopefully I didn't bore you with anything, but like I said before, I'll link all the products I can below for you guys. If you want to just make it short and easy, or easy, whatever, down below you guys can just buy it in the description. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you all. We'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.